What's up guys, welcome to the 1.0.4 preview for Barbarians. Just want to start this out with saying in patch 1.0.4 is to help improve build diversity. However, at the end of the blog, they say, I'll close by adding, there are no changes planned for either sprint or battle rage. So all you crazy double tornado barbarians will still be able to log in after 1.0.4 goes live and continue with your current build. How you expect to add diversity when you're leaving that stupid fucking retarded build in the game, I will never know. Anyway, onto the changes. There's not really much to talk about with Bash and Cleave because everybody uses Frenzy anyway, so I'll get straight onto the Fury generators. So basically the whole point of this whole picture, I guess, is a last portion where it says the goal is to make Bash not only a very compelling option if you decide you want to focus on Fury generation, but also an appealing single target for alternative to Frenzy if you don't enjoy its mechanics, like having to manage Frenzy stacks. Oh my god, it's so hard to hold your mouse button down and watch Frenzy go to 5. So basically, they want to make Bash usable as their main attack for people that just are too dumb to use Frenzy, which boggles my mind. The Cleave change is pretty cool, as they want to increase both damage and proc coefficient on Cleave. This will either end up in two ways, where no one really uses Cleave again, or everybody uses Cleave only. So, it'll be interesting to see how that kind of works out. The second portion, where they say that no one really uses Hammer of the Ancients and blah 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 because they just don't do enough damage. This is actually pretty logical, coming from Blizzard, which is a first. They looked at Battle Rage and Frenzy to see how much damage they'd have to make Hammer of the Ancients do to make it appealing. And that's actually a really good way of looking at it. I wish they'd do it with other skills. However, players who really want to go the extra mile for the most damage could go as far as to combine all three skills together, so we kept that in mind as well. Basically, it's Blizzard being logical for once, and hopefully this is a good change, and people actually use Hammer of the Ancients and stuff like that. So anyway, the last picture. Fury spending isn't attractive to players, so what the numbers need to be able to fix that. Increasing its base damage from 200 to 325%, that is a fucking big amount. And then the runes are getting super buffed too. So, Rend, weapon damage increased from 210 to 700%. That's a pretty big buff. Last rate from 271 to 900. Obviously they're adding an extra 2 seconds, but it's still a fucking huge percent buff. And Bloodbath is almost staying the same. I mean, it's not honestly going to change Barbarians much because, as I said, the end paragraph completely ruins this whole sort of gameplay mechanical look at Barbarians, because if they're going to let double tornado Barbarians stay in the game, it's going to be the best spec for pretty much everything. So, I'll end this video saying, how is it they can leave Barbarians with double tornado in the game, taking no damage because nothing hits them, yet Demon Hunters pretty much every single farm build just got fucked over in the first month or two. Yet Barbarians are allowed to have this just absolutely insane build, which they even it's not even as if they don't know it's there, because they even go as far as to mention it in their patch preview and say they're okay with it. On that note, thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe if you liked it.